One surveyor came to me some time ago. A friend of mine, he was. I have known him for up to 5 years then because we had a transaction at Musafejo near Badagry roundabout, and the transaction then was very okay. Based on the transaction we had then, he came to me with a proposal that there is one village called Ibiye at Lagos Badagry Expressway, precisely at the two gates. They were having problem with the federal government based on acquisition of their land. That there is no justice, no compensation was paid to the family. My company did not want to hear that because we fight for justice. We gathered ourselves, went to the family, met with the Baale, met with the secretary, and every other persons that we're supposed to meet at that place. We went to the site. We saw the presence of the federal government at that site. We came back to the family and now demanded from the family, one, the pre-acquisition notice that was served to them by the federal government, the copy of the gazette for that acquisition, and the evidence of compensation to be provided to us. The family said that they did not have any of those things, and none of those things were given to them. We became curious. We went, wrote to the agency that is involved for them to give us the documentation to that effect. They refused to answer us. We came back to the family, had an understanding with them, had an agreement with the family on what to do. We wrote to the agency severally. They did not respond to us. We now took the matter to court based on Freedom of Information Act for an order of mandamus to be issued that will compel the minister to provide those documents for the family. We instituted the matter against the federal government. Though the matter was later struck out because of one thing or the other, we released the matter again, and it took time before we could get the ruling of the courts. In that ruling, an order of mandamus was issued that the minister should immediately provide, one, the pre-acquisition notice served to the family, two, the gazette, three, the evidence of compensation. While we are working for the family, believing that we were working with them, the totality of the family, we never knew that the Baale that we were working with compromised. The Baale forged signatures of some of the representatives of the family and was dealing with us alone. The fraction of the family that was not with the Baale now brought in another consultant to still do the same thing for them. While we were at Federal High Court, Abuja, the other consultant was at Federal State High Court, Badagry. By the time we were getting our judgment, they were equally getting their judgment. The bottom line to that is that the court ruled that the federal government is not the owner of the land because there was no valid acquisition in that place. That is from the Badagry court. We came to the family having secured ruling from Abuja and having they gotten another judgment from Badagry High Court for them to pay the company for the services, because when we came there was no survey plan. We got team of surveyors to provide a registrable survey plan. We got team of lawyers to deal with the matter. We spent a lot. Flights, hotel bills, and all that. When the matter was exhausted in court and judgment given, he came so as to take what belongs to us. Do you know that then we were meant to understand that the Baale whom we were dealing with forged the signatures of the principal members of the family? That in fact, he was not representing the interest of the family. To cut the story short, do you know that all the money we spent, resources, time, everything that we spent at the BA, we did not recover anything. Because of what? We were deceived. Because of what? We were dealing with a person who has no mandate from the generality of the people. We were dealing with somebody who has no integrity. At the end of the day, the family recovered their land, but we lost out. We lost out. Why did we lose out? We did not have proper documentation. I am telling each and every Nigerian, whether you are domestically living in Nigeria or you are living in diaspora, whenever any family calls you for any assignment, investigate the family first. Don't rely on information of the people that brought you to that place. Do due diligence. 80% of the families in Nigeria hide information. They will tell you that all is well. All is not well. We are victims of insecure property rights. I am a victim of insecure property rights because of the lies of families in Nigeria. I would not want people to continuously be victim of insecure property rights. I would not want Nigerians to continuously fall victim of insecure property rights. Whenever you want to invest in real estate and it becomes an informal sector where the family is involved, where community is involved, investigate wisely. Make sure that those representatives that brought you to that place, that they sign a deed of indemnity guaranteed that if anything goes wrong, they are going to refund you all the money that you spent. Nigerian real estate market is controlled by informal sector. 95% of it. So whenever you want to do investment, investigate very well. We don't want people to fall the same victim. That's why we raise a campaign called Secure Your Property Right Now, to educate, to empower people on how to secure their property and at the same time to avoid being victims of insecure property.